Hello students, let us start with part 5 of chapter 3. Today we are going to study periodic trends in properties of elements. Start with the first property, ionization energy or ionization enthalpy. It is abbreviated as IE. The minimum amount of energy required to remove the most loosely bound electron from an isolated gaseous atom so as to convert it into a gaseous cation is called ionization enthalpy. Pay attention, it is the amount of energy required. Suppose you are dealing with a metal M. In this metal M, when it loses one electron, then it gives M positive. This enthalpy is called first ionization enthalpy. When M plus loses one more electron, then it becomes M plus 2. This is called second ionization enthalpy and it is having unit kilojoule per mole. Now trends on periodic table. Now, how we travel this ionization enthalpy in periodic table? Ionization enthalpy is inversely proportional to atomic size. So, it decreases from top to bottom and it increases from left to right because from left to right size decreases. From top to bottom atomic size increases. Here is a graphical representation of ionization enthalpy with atomic size. Whatever was said earlier that ionization enthalpy increases from left to right and decreases from top to bottom. Now here are some questions based upon ionization enthalpy for you. Which of the following will have higher ionization enthalpy? Beryllium and boron. Means you have to search out beryllium and boron, which one has high ionization enthalpy. Second part, out of nitrogen and oxygen, which has high ionization enthalpy. Let us start with part A, and part B is directly given answer and you have to solve part B by yourself. In beryllium, the electron removed during the ionization is an S electron, whereas the electron removed during ionization of boron is a P electron. The penetration of 2s electron to the nucleus is more than that of 2p electron. Hence, the 2p electron of boron is more shielded from the nucleus by the inner core of electron than 2s electron of beryllium. Therefore, ionization enthalpy is higher for beryllium. Similarly, in case of nitrogen and oxygen, the answer will be ionization enthalpy will be higher in case of oxygen. Now, what is electron gain enthalpy? Second concept is what is electron gain enthalpy? It's quite reverse of ionization enthalpy. When isolated neutral atom gain electron, then the amount of heat energy gained or evolved. This is called electron gain enthalpy. Now, dear student, in case of ionization enthalpy, it was amount of energy required. Now it is the amount of energy released. Okay, it means when X, say X is an element, when it gives single electron, then it becomes X negative. It means it is having first electron gain enthalpy. When X negative gain one more electron, then it becomes X minus 2. This is called second electron gain enthalpy. Second electron gain enthalpy is always positive. This point you have to remember always. Now, what are the trends of electron gain enthalpy? Similarly, it is shown in term of graphical representation. Now, next term is electronegativity. It is the tendency or ability of an atom to attract the shared electron towards itself. Now, what happens when we move along a period? The electronegativity increases from left to right, that is in a period, as the number of protons in the nucleus increases. Similarly, the electronegativity decreases from top to bottom in a group as the distance from nucleus is increased. We know that non-metallic elements have strong tendency to gain electrons. Therefore, electronegativity is directly related to that non-metallic properties of elements. Thank you so much.